really quickly, I want to take a poll. What is your favorite scale? If you could have one scale of figures, if I can make like all these the same size, for instance, and everything I ever have, what would you want it to be? I mean, I know for the longest time it's always been 1/18 scale. If you look at this guy, he's really technically 19. He's shorter for 1/18, but I always pretend like these are like the I don't know, smaller versions of the micromen. Now, micronauts are the reason I like this scale, the 1/18 scale, because when I was a kid, my very first action figure was probably, I have a picture of me being probably my first or second Christmas, my first Christmas that I can stand up, I guess. I had a 12-inch G.I. Joe, so that was probably, my first one, but then Micronauts, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, they all came out in this scale that was so much better. You could put this in your pocket. I couldn't put that Joe in my pocket. A 12-inch figure in your pocket ain't gonna happen. So I used to take my little figures to school every day in my pocket to keep me company. But now, with this being the most amazing thing that they're making, I'm sitting here going, I've always wanted all my figures to be in this, this scale, 1/18 scale. I wouldn't mind if they did them all on this scale, but I don't know. This is a hard decision. I think this would be considered 1/36 scale. Seems like it's about half of a 1/18 scale. What do you guys think? Just wondering. But I was hoping somebody would pop on here and say, hey, yes, I agree with you, or I think this. But I'd like to know what you guys think. 1/18 scale, or 1/6 scale, or 1/12 scale, or I think Mego action figures that I played with when I was a kid was 8-inch line, so that would be what? Do the math. I think it's 1/8 scale technically, because 8 inches, 64. Yeah, I think it's a 1/8 scale, which is ironic. It's 8 inches and it's a 1/8 scale. And then these I would consider probably 1/36 scale. So, just wondering though if there's anyone out there that has an opinion of what scale is your favorite scale. And also, by the way, this is going to be, I'm going to show a video tomorrow with the mech that came with him. It's a really nice looking action figure for what it is, so not bad. I've already talked about this in another video. I see somebody's watching. Who's watching? Let me know. So, who's watching? If you like 1/18 scale, let me know. If you like this scale, and this is technically the 1/18 scale, I guess. Or the 4 inch. Is the 4 inch considered 1/18, or is it considered like, something a little bit smaller, like 1/16 scale or something? Or a little bit bigger, I guess, not technically smaller. I'm thinking of the smaller denominator since it's a slightly bigger figure. Alright, just trying to get some ideas out there. I want to know how to make a poll, because I've seen people do it, like Legion of Comics. He's always making these polls, and I've already lost the attention. That's how bad I am. Somebody else on here, they're like, yeah, this is boring. They're off. But hey, I want to know how to make a poll so I can get some kind of feedback. Alright, adios.